Please wait, and you will be joined into the conference. You are the only participant in the conference.
I hope that this is Zakia.
Greetings. Waiting.
Okay.
You
Can we do a spiritual exercise?
Yeah.
Yeah, I need
take
that.
Take some gold.
Take some gold, right? Okay. Yeah, let me get some gold. Ouch. Yeah, I needed that exercise. I was going through something right now. My grandbaby fell off the edge of his mom's bed and struck his forehead on the edge of that metal part, you know, the bed railing. And he got a big daggone hickey on his head. Because I was fucking that line and her little disrespectful girlfriend. And then they're going to talk about I don't like them. It's not that I don't like them. I don't like it when I ask you not to hang around my house late at night. Anytime after dark is late for me. And these kids live across town. They girls. And they walk from all the way over there, all the way over here. And sit and then talk about I try to tell them what to do. Nothing. I'm trying to tell you what to do around here. I don't let that happen around here because don't be trying to put me in line to have to get up or send my daughter out to take y'all little smart asses home because y'all don't want to do what your mom said do. I'm not trying to tell you what to do, but I'm trying to tell you how to do around here because I don't even play that stuff. When my kids were growing up, I didn't allow them outside after dark, period.
Mm-hmm. Somebody else?
You talking about their mom let them do it. Well, I don't do that. You can't do that here. And if you don't like me, then I don't care. I feel more for your safety than I do for your friendship.
Mm-hmm. Who else? Somebody came in.
Then I heard him. So that's family, whoever just came in. This is Zakia. Rahubat. Oh, I guess I don't want to talk. You sure he said cook? Well, he must have because somebody else came in. All right, Mom. Let me turn off the lights. Get situated. Lays on the back. Oh, yeah. You laying down?
Mm-hmm.
And he said no pillow, right? You laying on the pillow?
Yeah. Well,
I'm laying on kind of a flat pillow.
Yeah.
Because I can't really lay flat on my back because I got a sink in my back. And when I lay on my back too long, all my weight goes to the back of my body. And when I get up, it hurts.
Mm.
Mm-hmm. So I gotta have some kind of support, cause my back is not good. Well, bad. This is Ikea.
Hello, back. This is Attack.
Hey, babe, how you doing?
Hello, back. Akia, how you
Rahul Bat, this is Amun Ray.
Good.
Okay, I'm glad you did, Zakia. Yeah, I'm glad you made it. I'm glad. Just a minute, you're in the wrong number. You got to redial. I'm just telling you in the wrong room. No. You're in the wrong room because we're in the, yeah. Mm-hmm. Thank y'all for your patience, and I'll be right there with you.
Mm-hmm.
We're just going to try to get Brother Brown. I'll try to get a hold of some people that I know. Marie needs, a lot of people that need this in Parasa. And
yeah, I know I do.
Well, we all do, I'm saying.
That baby just fell and hurt his face. He got a big hit on his head.
Uh-oh, no, we don't need that.
Mm-hmm. I didn't let him go to sleep for about an hour, but 5 minutes before it happened, I saw it.
Yes, you see, that's not unusual.
Should everything be all right?
I mean, it's not unusual. It's not unusual for you to see that. Y'all hold on. Let me try to call this other person on my person.
Should the television and everything be off, or just what? How to set up?
Yeah, no television off. And he usually say, lie on your back, no pillow. Take some gold, if you have it.
No gold.
Well, if you don't have it, you don't have it. But the exercise itself is just all that for me. I wonder, did he call Farasa? Farasa, you here? Maybe not.
Yeah. Tell him I'm coming right now. I'm just gonna make one more pass by for one more.
Do you want me to call Farasa?
You in there?
I'm on. You want me to call Farasa?
Yes. So you can try.
Huh?
Yeah.
I can't understand you.
He said yes.
Okay.
Yes.
All right.
Okay, Rahul Bat, is everybody here?
I was asking, did you want me to call Farasa?
Yes.
All right.
Yeah, that would be a good thing. That's considerate. Is anybody else here? Am I in the room? Is this the room?
Yeah, this is me.
Okay, very good. I'm glad to hear, Denise. Okay. All right. Now, I wanted to call John Brown. Hold on 1 second.
Monique.
Greetings.
Hey, hold on, you all. It's the last one I'm going to call here.
Okay.
I'm trying to think of people who can use this. Well, everybody can use it, but who I feel like doing this with.
Okay.
Mm-hmm. Hello, can you hear me?
Yeah.
Okay, hold on. I'm trying. Sakita. Sakita. Okay. I see one more. This is the last one. Okay.
I'm bad. I'm back. I couldn't get her.
I couldn't get her either. I tried. Hold on.
I left a message.
P5.
Yeah. I guess his service is cut off. Then, can you all hear me?
I can hear you. Yeah.
Now, anybody that has gold, please take it. And everybody that doesn't, know that you have it on the way. If you take a substantial amount of it up, put it under your tongue.
Oh, I gotta get some more.
Mm-hmm. I know I just sent you some.
Yeah, but I be, like pinching, trying to make it last.
Yeah, but I know, but go ahead and take some tonight. This is the reason why I give it. It's nice. It's for meditation, spiritual healing. When you want to try to move the moon or stars or heal yourself or meditate or something like that. That's the reason for the goal. A lot of people just take it ritualistic, like every morning, every night, or something like. Monique, are you here?
I'm here.
Very good, very good. Did you? It's not your first time. You have gold too, don't you?
No, this will be my first package that's coming.
Wow. Yeah. Well, I gave you, and they doubled the price. So I gave you a $200 vial, and Shaliq, I gave you a $200 vial. I gave all of you a $200 vial of it anyway. I couldn't afford it, but I did it anyway because it's a serious time for us all, right?
We need it.
Yes, we do. We do need it. I'm trying to give everybody up. Gary Tatum, are you here, Son Fox? He said he's going to try to make it. He might have came and left. He's going through some things, really, and I know he needs it. Yeah.
Yeah, poor man.
Yeah, I know. He is good. He is good.
Yeah, he's a good soul.
Yes, he's a good soul. And that's the ones I'm trying to reach out to. Or particularly good souls that are asleep, you know.
Mm-hmm.
That could be waking up, you know, because they forgot who they are. I'm going to take y'all on a familiar trip, and that way, those that's their first time, they can get to get some concept of it. Everybody that have gold had a chance to take it? Yeah. Okay. Let me start off with a prayer for us. Now, when I say I'm using it in the third person for all of us. I am in the love of all, and all love is in me. I am a part of all, and all is a part of me. I am one with all, and all is one with me. I can succeed as a part of all, and fail as an individual. I can be all that I wish in all, as long as my wish is to stay in all. I am never alone. All is, I am. All can, I can. All does, I do. Now, let me kind of do this one. I am of the essence. I am of the pure green essence. The essence surrounds and surges my being. I am of the essence unto the essence that heals, the purifying essence, the perfect essence, the healing essence, the pure green essence. I accept, I surrender, I submit. Divine love through me now dissolve all seeming obstacles. Make my way easy and successful. The force, the purifying force, the perfect force, the healing force, the pure green force. I accept, I surrender, I submit. Now we'll do this together. It's on, om, ah. Can everybody, on like O-N, and om, O-M, ah, A-H. On, om, ah, 9 times. On the count of 3. 1, 2, 3. On, om, ah. 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 Now I'll do this one for everybody. Om Atum, Om Atum, Om Amu, Om Amu, Om Atum, Om Atum, Om Amu, Moon Amun Ra, Om Atum, Om Atum, Om Amu, Om Amu, Om Atum, Om Atum, Om Amu, Moon Amun-Ra. Om Atun. Om Atun. Om Namun. Om Namun. Om Atun. Om Atun. Om Amun. Moon Amun-Ra. Zerun. Now, everybody, we're going to do Zerun 3 times. Z-E-D. Zerun. U-N. On the count of 3. 1, 2, 3. Zerun. 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 Now, Ma'atun, M-A-A-T, Ma'atun, 1, 2, 3. Ma'atun, 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 Ma'atun. Now, Second. Second-un. 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 It's all right if you don't remember the meaning of these, because in time I'll start revealing it to you, but it's things that need to be said. All right. Now I'm going to ask you all to extend yourself with your imaginations wherever you are in the building you're in. Imagine yourself vividly standing across the street from the building, looking at the building. You can do that. Project yourself over there, looking, facing your building in the dark, and then you notice that there's a green and a blue mixed light, like a laser beam, about the diameter of a telephone pole, coming straight from out the sky, laser straight through the top of the roof of the building that you're in. And you look all the way up, and you keep looking up, 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 and you can't find the beginning, because this light is coming directly from Fa'uk, Kulum, the literal source of all creation. And it's a divine, intense, healing light. Yeah. And so out of curiosity, you all walk across the street into your home looking for where you might see this light. And you're amazed because this light is coming through the ceiling, and it's landing exactly where you are right now, hitting you right in the top of the head. This beautiful, extremely warm and cool, pervasive light. It loves you, and you love it. Allow it to come in. I'm sending it now, just like I send that light to light up the stars and moon, but it's just a healing light, a purifying light, a protecting light. And it's pushing down to the top of your head now, like a giant bulwark, and it's sweeping through like a magnetic current, washing over your being. Somebody please be quiet in the background. And as it goes down through your head, and it purifies every cell and cleanses all toxins and negative thoughts and negative beings out of you, as it washes down through your neck and your shoulders, all the way down your arms, down to your fingertips, and they tingle, and it comes back around up your arms, and then back down through your whole chest cavity, and it pushes down through your abdomen and down past your thighs and your knees. Now, as you feel it, this light pushing toward your feet, you know that this is a powerful magnetic current, and it's pushing just like water when you wash off the sidewalks, all of this negativity and illness and viruses and germs and negative beings and thoughts and mucus and toxins and all of these things is pushing them in front of that light. And that light is leaving behind it stimulated, reinvigorated, purified, renewed cells, thriving and full of this light force, this second, or prana, as the Greeks call it. Now, as it keeps pushing down past your ankles, make sure that your feet are not pointing toward, the bottom of your feet are not pointing towards other people. Because when it pushes out, it'll come out yellow out the bottom of your feet, the light. It's still pushing down through the top of your head, and it's getting stronger and more pervasive. When it comes out the bottom of your feet, and you're doing it right, you feel the bottom of your feet begin to tingle. Now you just keep pushing it out and let it push through the top of your head. Let this loving light from your Creator and my Creator, the source of all, the pure divine love, wash over you and through you and renew you and purify you and reinvigorate you and stimulate cell growth and make you all new again. Wash away all your sins, your troubles, your doubts, and your fears, all toxins and everything harmful to your system, and to fill you with love and light and healing and protection from all those that seek to do you harm in any way, shape, form, or fashion. Now, as this powerful healing light is directed through you, just like when you see me moving the stars, I'm going to do this vibration, and you just keep watching it pushing down through your head. This is the part that you need to participate in and remember how to direct this green light, because it's available to everybody at all times. And the blue light of God's is mixed in with it to make it even more powerful. As it pushes down through the top of your head, runs through every cell in your body, even down and past the cellular level and out of the bottom of your feet, you'll notice that it begins to become less yellow coming out the bottom of your feet, and the light is turning more bluish green, like the light coming into the top of your head. When it begins to get exactly as blue and green and pure coming out the bottom of your feet as it is coming through the top of your head, then you stop and then you make your feet touch. But you don't stop the light from coming in. You just let it keep coming in and just building up and building up and building up. And then it'll start sparkling through your skin, and it'll create a wide aura around you, and you'll look like a giant sparkler, and you can feel it as it just emerges through, perspires through your skin, and it envelops you in this loving, building, whirlwind mist of healing, divine love, something that you haven't felt for a very long time and is needed desperately right now. Now just imagine it's still pouring through, because as a man or woman thinketh, so is she or he. This is real. Real. All right. Now we're going to walk together, and it's in a busy city, one not too different from, say, Chicago. There's a large building, a tall building, and it has those revolving doors. But this is a different building. It's not of this world. It's golden, and when you walk through, the carpet is thick pile, and it emits a soft glowing green and blue light, and the walls are made of the same light, and the ceilings, and we can all hear gently in our ear and feel the vibrations as the light fills our being. We hear Om Mamu Om Guru Om Mamu Amu. moon up. And we get closer and closer to a beautiful elevator. And without touching, the doors open to this extra large elevator. And when we walk in, it's even a brighter light. This green and blue healing light is pervasive and emanating from the walls and floors and the thick, soft piled carpet. It's like a cushion. And we hear the Om vibration inside. And as I close the doors and everybody's comfortable, I push the button and we start our ascension upward. Upward we go slowly at first, but then we start to rise and ascend faster and faster and faster. And some of you begin to wonder and imagine, where's he taking us? How high are we going? And then finally, we start gently slowing down and coming to a very gentle stop, upon which the doors immediately begin to slide open. And to our amazement, there's no carpet, no lounge room out there. What there is beautiful fauna, giant beautiful leaves, and the weather is pristine and pure. We have the most beautiful and clear weather and sky and sunshine that we've ever experienced before on Earth. And the ground is covered with crystalline sand. It looks almost like tiny little jewels of green and blue light. And as we walk barefoot, we can feel it through our toes and our feet. It's so warm and it feels so good. It brings us all back to some childhood memories, only more wonderful. And as we pass by the thick and beautiful and fragrant flowers and foliage, we see and hear to the left a lot of little children playing. Just a second. Somebody calling, probably late. Okay. Everybody with me?
Yes.
Okay, because I told them they're just late. They're late. They missed this trip. If it was for them, they'd have been on it. All right. Now, as we walk, again, across this beautiful beach, this unworldly, heavenly beach, we hear and see to the left of us little children playing and laughing like you've never heard before. Their little faces aglow with light as they play with balls and they run and play tag in various games. And then many of them, they stop with their little brown faces in an amazement. They just stare at us with these big, beautiful eyes, crystal clear and pure as dewdrops. And they look at us with love emanating from them, with a little tilted head and curiosity, like, how did you find this place? And we just gently smile as we continue to walk forward. We see this infinite body of what appears to be a sea of water, a vast extent that even on the horizon we can't see an end to. And we walk very slowly to it in this beautiful sunlight, and it too is emanating this blue and green divine healing light directly into us. In fact, the very air, the atmosphere, and all of our surroundings is made of this healing light. We've become immersed in it. As our feet first hit what appears to be water, we find it to be a strange feeling, but it's beautiful, it's warm, and it's something very friendly and familiar that we're beginning to wonder, but it feels better than water, and it feels like it's one with us and we are one with it. But it is the pure, divine, healing essence, the rejuvenating, stimulating, invigorating, renewing essence of divine love and pure form. And as we walk further and further, and it gets deeper and deeper, a lot of you wonder, well, when it hits my nose, how will I breathe? But having confidence in me, as we walk further, you don't even question, because now you know. And as it covers up your nose and eventually your eyes, You can't hold your breath any longer, so you inhale, and remarkably, you breathe clearer and more easier than you ever did before in the atmosphere here on Earth. And every time you inhale, you get more invigorated. You start vibrating. And this green and blue essence of pure divine love and healing light, it flushes through your system and your whole bloodstream, even down and past the cellular level. And you feel so happy inside. You want to shout, but for fear of disturbing the group, you just keep an intimate towel, a smile inside, and you just put one foot in front of the other, and the water is clear, and you can see it. And as we walk, we all find a giant seashell or an old log or a rock or whatever seems comfortable, and you sit down, and you just sit down and relax yourself with your feet dug into this beautiful crystalline jewel-like sand. And there's an ebb and flow to this body of what you would best describe as healing water. And it sways back and forward very gently, like if you were in a gentle breeze swinging in a tropical hammock. And you can tell by looking at the sea plants that come up and they just sway hypnotically back and forward. And you see the bright, illuminated tropical fish that swim up to you, and they dart up and they come very close and they look at you out of curiosity, and then they dart away, leaving a long luminous trail of light behind them, divine essence. And you know that you are finally home. And as you start getting in rhythm with the surroundings that are infinite of divine love and this sea of pure health, purity, rejuvenation, and a place where there is no time or space, where that you are renewed again. And it's just like the very beginning. You are being reborn, and you don't know where you end, and this green essence, this blue light begins, because now you have become one with it, and it is one with you. You are a part of this sea of invigorating, divine, loving, healing essence, and you find yourself just gently swaying back and forward, side to side, just like the plants, and what appears to be a sea of divine love. Very graciously and lovingly, you relax and you let go. You let God. You give up all of your troubles and problems. You give up the cares of the world, and you give up all illnesses and all blockages and all fears and doubts, and you surrender them into this infinite sea of divine love. And it's so infinite and boundless that all of your problems are lost in this sea as you become one with all, and all is one with you in a very conscious and realistic and now way. And it feels so good to not have any fear, any concerns, and to know that even as you consider the birds, how they spin not nor do they toil, but all of the sparrows that you remember are always, when they land and feed on the park, exactly the same size, and none sustains them except your Creator. All of them beautifully arrayed. Sometimes these birds have lovely plumage, but none are arrayed as the lilies of the field, and not even Solomon in all his magnificence was ever adorned as magnificently as nature. But in this place, even that pales in comparison, because you are wrapped around in the arms, in the bosom of the Most High, with peace and security reigning on all sides. And you just gently sway, because now you are the green light. You are the blue light. You are the healing essence. You have become divine love. And you can feel yourself blending in more and more as you expand and become your greater self. You expand bigger and bigger, and you become more conscious of all things. And as a part of this sea of divine essence, you can feel the playful fish, even the children laughing on the beach. You remember before you were born, you know exactly where and what you'll be doing 10,000 years from now and 10,000 and thousands of years after that. And it gets better and better every day and in every way. And we look at each other in almost disbelief and loving disbelief, because we feel so good that there's no physical human way to express it. And we release again and let go and inhale deeply, and we take in this divine essence as if we're trying to store it and keep it and never let it leave us. We want to just hug all, but our arms are just not long enough or big enough. But it's okay, because we remember we are one with this divine essence. We always were, and we always will be. We just simply forgot, and that's my job. I'm a plain reminder. I want to get you to remember things that you knew previously and give you the freedom of remembering what you have forgotten by what you describe as time. Now, I stand up, and all of you stand up with me, and we turn around, and we face the direction of what you call the shore. And slowly, begrudgingly, we all start walking towards the beach. Everybody hates to leave this secure, beautiful feeling. But you have to remember, you are one with all now, and you're now cognizant of it. Now you know. Everything else is a mere illusion, and divine love is the only reality. And as we walk and we get closer to the surface, now you can see through the top of the breakwater the sun up in the sky through the water, and it's emanating these pervasive, beautiful, powerful rays of green and blue essence directly down on you. And it's almost as if the sun is smiling and picked you out personally, as if to say, I remember you. I love you. You were never alone. Welcome home. And as we walk slowly, our heads break the water, and just before they do, you can faintly hear the laughter of the children. And when your heads break the water, you can even see them. And they look at you so lovingly because they know they've experienced it, and they admire you for being able to find your way back home to paradise, to heaven. And they look at you with welcoming eyes because you've all become again as little children in purity and innocence. You've re-entered the gates of paradise, heaven. And as we walk back to the elevator, and we all in amazement, we chatter, and our different ways we express the wonderful experience, it starts to descend, at first very slowly, then faster and faster and faster we go down, still filled with this divine essence that now we begin to realize it has never left us, and we've always been that. But somehow, someone tricked us. They got us to forget who and what we really are. We are one with all, and all is one with us. And divine love is the only reality, and everything else is mere illusion. And as we drop down and descend faster and faster, you all start to, some of you feel a tickling feeling in your stomach, and you feel light. And then, yes, your feet start lifting up off the piled carpet, and you find yourself levitating in mid-air and look at each other and smile in wonderment like, do you see this? Can you feel this? And everybody nods in affirmation, yes, we can. We know, isn't it wonderful? And then the elevator begins to slow down, and gently it comes to a very subtle stop. And you just flutter right back down into the thick pile carpet. And the doors swing open, and there's the lobby. And we walk across it and through the revolving doors. And then you find yourself in what you think is back in this world, but not yet. Because when we cross what you think is the street, we enter into a path of beautiful, thick foliage. And we walk down that path. You follow me into a place that opens up into a beautiful, large garden with a lake there. And you can see the large, beautiful flowers and the orchids. And the leaves in this place are big as the ears of elephants. And you see the lotus blossoms on this green and blue light water of pervasive healing light. And these orchids are big and floating. And when you see one close enough, after you watch me get in one, we all choose one and we get in the center of this lotus blossom flower. And it's almost like that story, Thumbelina. That's how big they are. And we just let our feet and hands hang over the side, and this pervasive and healing and light, and we just absorb this goodness and this strength and this abundance and this pure health. And as we just gently float, and when we're almost asleep, rocking gently in the bosom of all, then suddenly we look up and above, and there, just over our heads in the sky in front of us, we see this most enchanting, beautiful palace with 7 torrents around it, made of pure crystalline silver, rubies and gold sparkling, and this green and blue light. And there's a master there dressed in white with a beautiful big white smile. It's me, and I'm beckoning you all to come up, not with words, but with a gentle hand motion. And in confusion, you look at one another as if to say, but how can we get up there? When suddenly you all start to gently elevate and start floating gently upward, closer and closer. And then I embrace and hug you all and welcome you one by one as you step onto the platform. Then I lead you into the doors and down a corridor. This hallway is long, and the walls and the floors and the ceiling, just like before, they emanate this green and blue light of divine healing essence that seems to caress you inside and out. And it has this Om Manu Om Kum Om Manu Om. And then suddenly there before us we see the doors that are closed, the double doors. And when I swing them open, there's this very large room, beautifully adorned with chandeliers and wondrous lights emanating from the walls. But there's a difference. There's a chair, a throne-like chair there for every one of us. And as we take our seats, the wonderment in the eyes of all the men, women, and children that sit on this gentle carpet before us in an Indian posture, in a lotus position with their legs crossed, their eyes are so bright and filled with wonderment, and you can just sense that they have millions of questions, and they all look at you all as if you're supreme beings, and they've been waiting literally forever for your return. And they raise their hands, and one by one, they ask you all questions, and you answer questions that they just spring forth out of you, and you don't know where until you remember that you're one with all, and as such, you know all. And over to the left, some of you notice that there's a window. That's a small window and there's a ray of direct sunlight coming down of blue and green crystalline essence that's penetrating into the temple on the side of the head of all of us. And you wonder, is that where all this information is flowing from? And then I say, no. The information is you, and the light is also you. And you're one with all of these people and one with the source of all. What you are is a spiritual being projecting a physical experience. And now today, you're going to take control of what you're projecting by merely remembering who and what you really are. Because you see, you're not the creation, you are the creator. You are not that body, you are not that situation, you are not that room. You're only watching this happen from above, kind of like a puppet master. You never get too serious or involved because you know it always has an air of irreality. And the real truth is that you are the source and you are the oneness. And there's never anything to fear, and you're never alone. And you are Razak, the provider, and have all substance. And you are a perfected being. And you're agitated as you answer all of these questions that you thought you didn't have the answer to, but now you remember. And then we emerge from that room, that study hall. Everybody there perfectly satisfied, and us feeling majestic and cleansed and 7 feet tall. And we all radiate and glow with an aura around our heads and our entire being as our blood even vibrates. We can feel it surging and coursing through our veins with strength and healing and invigoration and this new alert awareness about the reality that we are and always will be and always have been one with this magnificent all, this divine love, and that's the truth of who and what you are. We walk out down the hallway and back gently to the giant lotus that look like lily pads from up there, and I guide you all back down the pathway. And right now, we just take one last look back over our shoulder at what our future holds, as long as we stay on the path and are serious about our journey to reality. Kind of like red pill or blue pill. And then we turn and we open up the path, and then you can hear the cars again and the people, and suddenly you're back. But my question is, have you forgotten? And the answer is, of course, no, I haven't. Because you see, I found the whole truth while I was there. You're feeling all right. That's right. You're feeling all right. Now, I want you all to relax yourself. It's best to stretch out on your back and get very relaxed. I'm giving you a chance to do it. Or even if you're sitting up, you have to be very relaxed in your posture. Is everybody comfortable? You can respond. Are you all comfortable? Hello, is everybody here?
Yeah.
Okay. Galante, are you recording?
Yes.
Very good. All right. Now, I want you all to inhale 7 times. Ah, this blue and green healing light through your nostrils, deep as you can, all the way down to your feet. And then we're going to, with the word La, blow it out through our mouth, over our chest and across our body, any remnants of any negativity. Very deep. You swing your head up so that your chin touches your chest, and you blow it out till there's nothing left in you, negative or anything at all. All right. 7 times. Now, blow it out. Again, in. Let it out. Again, in. Let it out. It's built it. Again, in. Let it out. Now, just relax and let go. It's like a giant magnet is over you and is drawing any residual negativity out of you. And it's fastly, the vacuum is being filled with even more healing and rejuvenating divine love that caresses your very soul. Now open your eyes and hold your hand up with the back facing you, and let your hand have a backdrop of a vague light somewhere around you. Just a vague light behind your hand. And then you say, looking at your hand in strong conviction, come forth, blue light. Come forth, inner being, in peace. What you do is you ask the real you, the whole light being, to come forth. Oh, I can see the aura around my thumb that just disappeared in my fingers. Come forth, inner being, in peace. Come forth, divine love. Come forth. Lift the veil of illusion. I am not this body. I am not this room. I am not this situation. I am all. I am a drop in the sea of divine love. I am one with all. I am not this physical body. I am a whole light being. I am the healing essence. I am divine love. Come forth radiantly, divine love. Come forth in peace. Come forth, blue light body, and look at your hand. With your third eye, you can see the light around the edges of your fingers and hands. And your thumb or finger, or maybe your whole hand at once, may begin to kind of fade away or disappear. And what you do is move it slowly, side to side, until you find the best position to put it in order to see the reality of your spiritual essence coming through this veil of hypocrisy, this illusion. Look deeply and see the real you, the divine love, the light of the heavens and the earth. Come forth, inner being, in peace. Come forth, inner being, in peace. I am the blue light. I am the blue light body. I am one with all, and all is one with me. I am pure divine love. I am the pure blue essence of divine love. I am God. As I rise, I realize that I am life itself. As I soar up like a falcon, reconnecting with my higher self, my vibrations raise and I can feel it in my bloodstream as it begins to tingle and vibrate, and a beautiful sensation all through my being. And I can see the veil lifting and the light. It's like almost a fuzz now around my fingers and hands. It's kind of a dull light, but it's beginning to get brighter and brighter. And as the veil lifts, I'm starting to lose focus of what I thought previously to be my hand. But how could it be? Because I have no beginning or end. I was there when the words were said, saith Lux, Sadat Nor, let there be light. So what was I before that was said? Because you see, as a part of all, you truly have no beginning and no end. So before the body was, you were, and you are, and you always will be exactly what you are. You are the source, the fountainhead of creation, and you are expressing yourself this night with the Messiah in a wondrous blue light spiritual body. Come forth, inner being, in peace. Come forth, blue light body, in peace. Now, some of you will notice that in your fingers you can see like long lines of a kind of a palish light, whitish bluish light in your fingers, but what you're actually seeing is the bones or the light of what appears to be bones in sort of an X-ray. And you can see the fuzz of the blue light getting more pervasive as reality begins to emerge in you. Again, that you are a spiritual being, simply projecting a physical experience. Come forth, inner being, in peace. Come forth, blue light body. Let the veil of illusion lift. I am not this body. I am not this situation. I'm only watching this happen from above. Return now to the world of the first mind. Return now to the world of the first mind. You are one with all, and all is one with you. You are a perfected being. You are a drop in the sea of divine love of all. Come forth, inner being, in peace. Now I'm going to count and aid you and send energy to you, just as I do to the stars above when I gently rock the universe back and forth, or light up the moon, or move the stars. I'm going to send this divine loving energy from source through me directly to you. Om Mamun. Om Kulu. Om Mamun. Now you should be able to see the aura brighter around what you used to believe was your hand. Come forth, say to yourself in peace. Come forth, inner being, in peace. Reveal yourself. Come forth, blue light body, in peace and divine love. Reveal yourself. Lift the veil of illusion. Let me once again be reassured of my immortality and oneness with all. Come forth, inner being, in peace. Let me see you. I need to see you. I want to reconnect with you. I'm sometimes lost in this illusion, and I almost fell for the belief that I'm mortal. But I know I'm not, because I walk with the Messiah, and I've seen him and many of the disciples move the stars and the heavens above. Come forth, inner being, in peace. I am the blue essence. I am the blue light. There is no physicality. This is a mere illusion, a dream. Come forth, inner being, in peace. Look with the mind's eye. See the aura. See the mist, the cloud, as the illusion is lifted like a veil. Come forth, inner being, in peace. Bear witness tonight to your true blue light. Come forth, inner being, in peace. Come forth, inner being, in peace. Come forth, divine love. Come forth. Let me see you. Exactly what I was before the illusion of this physical birth into this illusory world. Come forth, inner being, in peace. I am of the essence. I am of the pure essence. The essence surrounds and surges my being. I am of the essence, unto the essence that heals and purifies. And right now, my soul is being restored, even as David sang many years ago. Please, Lord, restore my soul. Let go. Let God. You are the light. You are the divine blue light. I opened your eyes tonight. Look with the mind's eye and see the aura around your arms and hands. It looks like a fuzz at first, but it becomes more and more evident. The glaring reality as the illusion dissolves away. Come forth, inner being, in peace. I am of the blue light essence. Oh, my hand disappeared for a minute. Come forth, inner being, in peace. And remember, what's happening to your hand is happening to your entire being. You are the blue light. You are divine love. You are one with all, and all is one with you. That is the ultimate reality and the only relevant truth. And it's beautiful. Isn't it wonderful to know that when you climb upon your own intellect and memory and remove the mask off the face of God, that wonder of wonders, yes, it's true, it is you. Come forth, inner being, in peace. It surges through your blood and vibrates through your legs and body. It's in all your veins. You have become this green and blue and healing light essence. You dissolve into the oneness of all, just as you did in that beautiful sea with the laughter of the children in the background. You sway gently back and forward. You will never forget who and what you are. You are all. You are a supreme being. You are God. Come forth, inner being, in peace. Come forth, blue light being, in peace. Shine. Illuminate. Shine. Lift the veil of illusion. There is no physical body, only light and love. See with the mind's eye who and what you really are, and have simply forgotten by time. Come forth, inner being. Come forth, inner being, in peace. I am the blue light. Shine. Shine. This little light of mine, I'm gonna let it shine. Come forth, inner being, in peace. Come forth. If you start tingling, it's all right. Come forth, inner being, in peace. I'm going to send you another surge. On my moon. On Kulu. On my moon. 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 Ra. I see it. I am it. I am this divine essence. I am the blue light. I am the blue light. I am the blue light. I am the essence of all. I am divine love, with peace and security reigning on all sides. I am one with me. Now, as we bring this one session to an end, I want to know, does anybody request that I move that full moon for them, and I'll look down at you with my brown face, and you can see me talking with the aura around my head. Just to let you know that this experience is very, very real. It should be getting warmer outside, not quite as cold, especially in the north. Who would be the first one to look at the moon? Or any star? Okay,
I'm
and where
looking
are
at
you
the
looking?
moon
And where are
in
you looking?
Chicago.
All right. Now, move in the name of Amun-Ra. Move to the right. Slowly move to the right. Now, up and over. and move to the left. Move to the left. Tell us what you see. Now, down and under, and move back to the right. Stop. Now move up, moon, in the name of the Master of the heavens and earth. Rise up.
It's moving up.
It's moving up. Go on up. Up higher. Go on up. Now drop down like an elevator. Drop straight down. Drop down. Drop down. Drop down. Drop down. Now, I'm going to move it in the circle for you. Counterclockwise. On my moon. On Kaloo. On my moon. Do you see the movement? Now, sister, what I'm going to do is just move the moon, and I'm going to start making my brown face appear. As you look closer at the surface of the moon, you can almost see two eyes, and as I talk to you, you can see my mouth moving. Look at it closely. You see the two eyes in my face and my mouth moving when I talk? You can see it in the surface of the moon. I'm projecting myself there because I'm looking at you as I talk to you. Now, as I move the moon, I'm going to turn my face brown with an aura around it so that you can really see it is me. And it's no wonder, because we are all what? One with all. So tonight, I am the man in the moon for you. Move, moon, in the name of Amun-Ra. Move. Now, turn brown as you move, face, and talk to the sister. On my moon. On Kaloo. On my moon. Amun-Ra. Stop. Now rise up in the name of the Messiah. Raise up, moon. Raise up. Raise up for these people tonight. Raise up that they may bear witness to their own greatness and magnificence. Rise up. Rise up. Now, flutter back down. Flutter back down. Did you see the movement, sister?
Yes, I'm looking at the moon now.
Yes. Can you see my mouth moving as I talk?
Yes.
Yes. I'm talking to you.
I can see your whole face in the moon.
That's right. And I'm talking directly to you, not just on the phone. But what this shows you is that we are
your
one
mouth
with
is
all.
moving right now.
Yes. Yes. And you're going to do that. And one day, you all are going to do greater things than I. Believe me. I am the Amen, faithful and true. I was sent to you by all as a gesture of unconditional divine love. Just a heartfelt whisper from the Creator that says, I love you unconditionally and always will. You are my child indeed. Welcome home. Amure Asa, servant, Messiah, took 144,000. I love you all. Good night.
Good night.